Hi there, Aquaba, and welcome. So, I made these delicious mashed potatoes and they turned out so good. I just had to share them with you all. They were creamy, buttery, and honestly might be the best I've ever made. Let me show you how I did it. Okay, so we'll begin by peeling the potatoes. I'm using the Yukon Gold. They're perfect for mashed potatoes because they're buttery and naturally creamy, but you can also use the russet or red potatoes too. Just work around with it with your butter and cream to get it to that smooth texture here, but we'll get into all that here. Next, I give the potatoes a good rinse, then cut them into medium-sized chunks, nothing too big or small. Keeping them roughly the same size will help them cook more evenly so you don't end up with some pieces turning mushy while others are still very firm. I'm using this little tool here just to make it a little quicker, but cutting them up or slicing them up also works perfectly as well. And this is the size we're looking for, just perfect. Now I add the potatoes to a pot, cover it with cold water and season with salt. So we'll bring it to a boil. We'll cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes here until they are fork tender, just like this here. Okay, so once they're soft, I'm going to go ahead and drain out the water. And once it's done, I'm going to go in with my potato masher while the potatoes are still hot. Mashing them at this stage gives the potatoes that smooth texture that we're looking for. Now I'll add in my unsalted butter and mash it in as well, so the heat from the potatoes melts the butter, making them smooth, creamy and full of flavor. And also mixing it in at this stage also helps the butter spread through every bite so you don't get that dry spots. Okay, so we'll keep mashing and now I'll pour in some warm milk. I'm using half and half, but you can also use whole milk, heavy cream for that extra richness, or even a plant-based milk like oat or almond if you prefer. And also warming the milk helps it blend in smoothly without cooling down the potatoes here. Next, I add a little salt and some freshly ground black pepper. These simple seasonings really bring out the natural flavors of the potatoes and butter. The salt enhances the taste while the black pepper adds a gentle savory kick that makes every bite so delicious. I usually start with a small amount, then taste and adjust as needed to make sure it's just right because everyone's preference is a little different here. Look at how creamy this looks, absolutely delicious. And friends, that's pretty much it. You can also add some garlic or fresh herbs if you want to give it that extra flavor. But honestly, these mashed potatoes are perfect as it is. Trust me, they're so good. Now serve them up with your favorite main dish like some juicy grilled chicken, savory steak, or whatever you like. Classic holiday roast and enjoy. This were perfect. Look at the consistency. It's creamy, it's rich, and smooth. Just perfect. And my family and I enjoyed ours with some juicy chicken. And guys, thank you so much for watching and cooking along with me today. I hope these mashed potatoes become a new favorite in your kitchen. And if you enjoyed this recipe, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more easy and delicious recipes coming your way. And I'd also love to hear how you'd like to make your mashed potatoes. Do you add any special ingredients or twist? Drop a comment below and let's get chatting. And until next time, stay safe and blessed always.